could, yes. I was a size 12 when my wife and I got married in 1995. I still have the dress, and I can't even put my arm in it anymore. So, first of all, I'd like to thank my wife for 21 years now. So we just took our 20th anniversary motorcycle ride up to Nova Scotia last year. That was so cool. I'm running for a seat in the House for Grafton County, and I've got a laying beat for the number of towns and villages: Llandaff, Easton, Bath, Benton, Woodsville, Haverhill, Piermont, and Orford. That's a lot. And I'm not going to go door to door because that's mountains, and I don't do door to door for that. So that's a little different. I just want to say this election is incredibly important on more than just the national stage. We've had the same stalled government in Concord since 2010 that we've had in Washington since 2008. A Democratic leader with a Republican House and Senate. Nothing gets done. The only good news is that the Democratic leader can use the veto pen to ameliorate the amount of damage the Republicans tried to do. We can't let this continue to happen in our country or in our state. My race is extremely similar to the national race as well. I'm facing a young, ultra-conservative Tea Partier who has no managerial experience at all and thinks that just because he's a veteran, he's somehow entitled to sit in the House and continue the Republican domination there. He's against the women's right to choose. He's against common sense gun control and against health care for all. He's against everything that we all stand for. I, on the other hand, I'm a Vietnam-era veteran of 9 years, a linguist, a retired senior computer scientist who worked in naval shipboard missile systems for a total of almost 40 years of my life working in the defense of our country, my entire adult life. During my civilian career, I also worked as a manager, meeting with customers and high-level naval officers, both U.S. and foreign, to solve complicated problems with strength and compromise. While I've lived up here, I've been a volunteer. I've been a volunteer with the New England Disabled Sports program in Loon and Bretton Woods, where I've worked for 6 years. I also work as a singer and entertainer for the Littleton Hospital Music Therapy program, as well as at some senior homes. So that fills my time, because otherwise I feel useless. I promise to use the experience that I have in the House to work across the aisle with my Republican counterparts to find common ground that works to serve the people of New Hampshire, something that we don't see. To give our veterans more than lip service when they come home from fighting for us. To help our seniors have a better life. To make sure that all people of New Hampshire have health care that they can afford. To make our education system second to none, and to ensure that every member of our LGBTQ community, of which I am a part, have the same rights and privileges that every other citizen of our state enjoys. I'm going to make history just like Annie was talking about in this state. If I'm elected, I will be the very first transgender person ever to have a seat in the New Hampshire House, in the New Hampshire government. Because I'm not a shrinking violet. If they want to bring stuff up, I'm going to be right in their faces. But all of my experience and the ability to do the job doesn't count to Republicans. They're going to cover their ears and they're going to vote for my opponent. They don't care who's got the best record, who's got the most experience, or who's most qualified. And if you don't show up as Democrats to vote, the only qualified candidate, me, will be staying home after the election. That'll drive my wife crazy. Don't let that happen. For her sake. Please, get out and vote, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, vote in November, and help us all to stand up for our country, to move our state and our country forward, and to keep New Hampshire and America great.
Yes.
To keep it that way.
right, let me remind some people that there is still a raffle and you have to be here. You're going to win. And we have a surprise at the end. I want everybody to be sure to take a dates to remember sign. Remember Steve's shirtless birthday on the 28th. On September 30th, we're going over to Conway and we're going to do visibility for the Hassan AR debate. We had such a good time.